find it. He had a razor blade finger. He just traced it down my cheek and told me to go home. After that, I wore pants and extra underpants. I wore a hoodie over my t-shirt, even when the thermometer topped 90 degrees. I grew my hair long, and I learned to love the inside. Trees near buildings became bad places, full of poisonous magic. I love corners. When you sit in one, there's no one behind you. I love walls that stretch to ceilings, not a seam or crack to be seen. I love windows. They're where the light comes in. Only the light. Normal people don't introduce themselves like this. I know, but the scar's right there. It's the signpost that whispers with scandal. It says, "Guess what happened to her?" These days, I wear one pair of underwear and whatever I feel like over them. I dye my hair into rainbows and cut it into sharp, short angles. The bob edge traces my cheek. The color glimmers. It makes people look away, at least at first, from the scar. But I'm telling you so you don't have to guess. What happened was bad enough. The guessers like to embroider. Sickos, seriously. Also, I'm saying it because I think I have a responsibility. I had a good rape. The kind where I was young enough that it was definitely not my fault. I was not sexy enough for people to think I might have secretly wanted it. My rape was committed by a psycho stranger bad man, not anybody nice we know. Extremely not my fault. Of course, it is never anyone's fault. I just have a story that liars and cheats and skeptics and haters of girls can't argue with. There's no world, no planet on which a 9-year-old should learn about sex and syphilis in an emergency room while an intern glues her face back together. I'm obligated to say it out loud for everyone who can't. For the ones who don't have bulletproof stories, even though we're all equal. Something evil happened. And it happened to us. We didn't make the evil happen. Without the scar, maybe I wouldn't tell my story. It's not exactly a choice. The scar says I have to. That's what introduces me. No matter where I go, to school, to camp, no matter how ordinary average I am or pretend to be, I'm that "what happened to her?" girl. If we ever have a conversation, I usually get to tell them my name is Ava. After I explain the scar. After. So, I'm done talking about that now. You know what everybody wants to know. The scar won't distract you anymore, so we can move forward. I'm getting to it. The body. I'm getting there, all right? But first, when I tell you what happened, sometimes you're going to want to know, does she do that because of that? Is fill in the blank behavior directly related to that day when she was 9? And the answer is yes and no. Why did you pick that shirt instead of another one? Why'd you let your friend be a douchewagger just a little bit longer than you should have? I have damage, you have damage. Nobody knows what they're doing while they're doing it. Maybe yoga masters do, or Buddhist monks. Or maybe they forget too. Maybe they just have the veggie dog with relish, even though they hate relish because the vendor seemed really nice and invested in sweet pickled greenness. It just is. I just am. You are too. So all of this defensive posturing is basically a way of saying what happens later with the body is not because. Maybe it's in spite of. And yeah, I'm damaged. Who isn't broken and bleeding right now, really? We all sing along to the strung out and screwed up "Who Loves You Because Nobody Loves Me" songs on the radio. And I know in those moments that I'm ugly, I'm worthless. Nobody's ever going to look at this and go, "Ooh, yeah, baby, get into my life." And other times, I am the world. I am the universe. And who wouldn't want all this? Who's even good enough for it?